fool from Wilcox, that Arizona cowboy, Rex Allen. Welcome home, Rex. You know, folks, Rex has been gone for 3 long years, showing those gauchos on the South American pampas and the Aussies down under just how a real Arizona champ manages those magnificent Mustangs. Let her go, Rex.
Okay.
Ride in Arizona, ride that whirlwind. Say, what in the world's holding you on, Blue? Good boy, Rex. By the way, Rex, the colonel wants to see you in his office.
You wanted me, Colonel?
Yes, Rex. These gentlemen...
You Rex Allen?
Yes, sir.
I got bad news for you, son.
Just a moment, Sheriff. Rex, these fellas come busting in here with some wild yarn about your dad stealing $50,000 from his own irrigation company.
$50,000 the ranchers of Dusty Acres collected to pay for repairing the damage due to sabotage. You know anything about it?
Of course not. Why, you've only got to ask Dad, and he'll tell you.
Yes. I reckon a lot of folks would like to. Can't seem to locate it. Sheriff of Dusty Acres reports he's got the goods on your dad. Not only for this robbery, but for the sabotage, too. You've got posses out searching for him everywhere. Alan, we're going to have to take you to Dusty Acres for a question. Got a warrant here for you.
Listen, Sheriff, this whole thing's a frame-up. Dad's been having trouble with the irrigation company, and now somebody's trying to pin the whole thing on him.
Seems like the folks up there believe you had something to do with it, too, son. Says here you're suspected of being an accessory to the theft.
Whoever framed my dad hasn't missed a trick. Look, Sheriff, I've never even been in Dusty Acres. When Dad went down there to handle that deal, I was on the other side of the Pacific. I don't even know anybody in that town. But if you let me go down there by myself, I might be able to...
No use, Alan. We're wasting time. You'll have to tell your troubles to the boys in Dusty Acres. Come on.
Sorry, Colonel.
Hurry, Rex, quick! That way!
Aiding and abetting a fugitive, eh? We'll take care of you later.
But remember the Red River Valley and the cowboy who loved you true. Doodle-doo-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo. But remember the Red River.
What are you trying to do, cowboy? Get yourself killed?
Figured you had good brakes.
Yeah? And I got a good left hook to take care of hitchhikers that try to delay my schedule.
Quite a hunk of muscle you're packing there.
Yeah, you can say that again, brother. Now, what's your problem?
Figured you might give me a lift into town.
Yeah? What's the matter, cowboy? Can't you read? No riders.
All right, let's forget it.
Yeah, trying to take advantage of my good nature. Listen, cowboy, I've lost more good jobs around here just because I was too kind-hearted. Well, from now on, I don't get in no more jams.
Don't blame you. Any shortcut into town, long as I got to travel under my own steam?
Oh, now we get the sympathy routine. Your feet is killing you. You've been walking all morning. You're dog-tired. And I'm an ornery cuss because I'm riding and you're ready to drop in your tracks. Sure, the sun's hot. And you're probably dying for a drink of water. And so hungry you could eat that suitcase.
I said forget it.
Hey, what are you trying to do? Make me look like I healed? Okay, you talked me into it. Hop in.
Here, Arizona. Dive into that. After that long hike, you could use some more grub.
Thanks, I don't mind if I do. Looks like you've had quite a bit of excitement around here.
Yeah, plenty of it. But if you ask me, the law's after the wrong man. You can't tell me that a swell hombre like that Ace Allen would go around stealing and dynamite. And that son of his, that Rex, if he wasn't a yeller rat, he'd be here helping his paw instead of running out on him.
I guess this guy Rex is just plain no good. But at least this Ace Allen's got one friend in town, anyhow.
Two. Me and an old gal named Kate.
Cactus Kate?
Yeah, Cactus Kate. How did you know her name was Cactus?
Just repeating what you said.
I said. Funny, I didn't hear me say it.
That the same Carson who was this Ace Allen's business partner? I mean, that's what it says here in the paper.
Oh, yeah. Oh, him and Ace were great pals. Ace even bought the ranch next to Carson's, about a half mile down the road.
Half a mile.
Say, for a stranger, you're mighty curious about the folks around here.
All I'm interested in is a job, and I just thought maybe this Carson feller could use a good wrangler.
Oh, well, you'll have to speak to his daughter about that. She does the hiring for the ranch. And a prettier boss you never set eyes on.
Maybe you could fix me up with an introduction.
Oh, sure. Laramie and me are great pals. Why, one word from me and she... Uh-oh.
Right now, I wish you was lost. Go on, Arizona, beat it. Howdy, Miss Laramie.
Hello, IQ. Starting a passenger service?
How much you might call excess baggage?
Miss Laramie, I want you to meet Mr. Arizona.
Of 1949.
Now, look, Miss Carson,
You look, Mr. Arizona.
it's my mistake. Don't blame IQ. He just yielded to an impulse.
Yeah, I'm just an ordinary old impulse yielder, too.
Well, so am I. And right now, my impulse tells me you'd better start looking for another job, Mr. Barton.
Oh, Miss Laramie, you ain't gonna fire me again.
Sorry, but Dad gave you strict orders about excess baggage.
Miss Carson, next time we get together, remind me to give you a medal for good sportsmanship.
Mr. Arizona, when I want your advice...
Throw me, will you jug-headed maverick?
Slade, wait! Don't you dare use that quirt on him. No horses will be beaten on this ranch.
That horse is a natural-born killer. He's got to be taught who's boss around here. Go on, Mike, show him. But keep an eye on him. He's dangerous as lightning.
And I tell you, there'll be no horses beaten on this ranch.
Looks like you're using the wrong kind of lightning rod, boy.
So you want to put in your 2 bits worth, too, huh? I don't need any strangers to tell me how to run things around here.
Slade, you're responsible for this.
He wouldn't have bolted if Joe Wise guy here hadn't have butted in.
Well, this is no time for private feuds. Get after that horse.
Don't worry, I will. All right, let's hit it.
Well, boys, it looks like we're in for a little fun. By the time Slade gets finished with that critter, why, there'll be nothing left but horse meat.
Let's go. Hey, you Arizona!
Come back with my horse. Oh, you picked some fine friends, IQ.
Yeah, me and my impulses. Wait till I get my hands on that ornery hitchhiker. I'll learn him to take advantage of my good nature. Looks like we got an added starter.
Take it easy, boy. I'm gonna take a look around. Be right back. Poor feller. Looks like we're gonna have to stick around a while, feller. We might as well start making friends now. Whoa, boy. Whoa, boy. Whoa, boy. What's the matter? You afraid of things like this? You afraid of things like this, boy? That's all right. See, it's all right. See, it all depends on the feller that's holding it. Say you got bad blood in you, huh? Yeah, there's folks say that about me, too. Maybe we can kind of stick together and prove they're wrong, you reckon?
You out there! Come one step near and old Bess here'll spit right in your eye.
Hi, Kate. Take it easy, it's me.
That'll teach you to talk back to a lady. And the next time you come pestering around here, remember, Aunt Oakley and me went to the same finishing school. Well, suffering sassafras. All right, you ornery nightingale, come out. And don't miss that D flat or I'll blow your head off. He made it. It is you, Rex. Oh.
Knew that'd get you. I took plenty of lickings from you till I made that D flat.
Now, what do you mean scaring an old battle axe like me that way? Why, you're lucky to be in one piece.
I'm gonna stay that way, too, Kate. We got a big job helping Dad.
Yep. He was framed, Rex. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. Framed by them fellas that's sabotaging that dam and killing them ditch riders. Now you got me bawling. Well, don't just stand there like a cigar store engine. March in the house.
Same old Kate.
Now, just make yourself comfortable, and I'll hustle you up some food, and then we'll have a good gab fest. Oh, shut up, Nicodemus.
Okay, Toots.
Seems like ever since your pa and me come to Dusty Acres, there's been nothing but trouble. Now the papers say that the law's hunting for you. Stop that, Duncan. Ain't I brought you up better than that?
Forgot my early training. How long has this trouble been going on?
Well, I can't say, but it seems like ever since that Hugh Davenport joined that irrigation company, there's been nothing but...
Davenport. Who's he?
Oh, I don't know. Some fancy-pants engineer that Carson hired. Some local big shot. Out of college, just bulging with degrees. Jim Davenport's his uncle, owns that Dusty Acre Bank.
Seems like there's a lot of folks I've got to get acquainted with.
Hey, Alan! Hey, Alan! Where's he?
Quiet, you feathered fifth columnist. That bird has just about driven me crazy. Rex, I'm scared. Where is your pa? Why don't he come back and prove that it ain't true?
He'll be back.
Well, sometimes I wonder if them fellas was smart enough to frame him, they might even...
Quit thinking like that.
Dad's alive. We've got to believe that. We've got to.
Just hearing you say that makes me feel better already. He sure is the grandest man in the world. And Rex, if this hadn't happened, he'd be here right now, helping me win some of them radio contests.
Still trying to hit the jackpot, Kate?
Derned old fool, ain't I?
No, but right now we've got a different kind of a contest to win.
Hey, where's he?
We'll find Ace Nicodemus. Look, Kate, we're going to map out our campaign. Sure, the law's looking for me. I knew the minute they hauled me here to Dusty Acres that every move I made would be watched. So I had to ride out on that warrant. As Rex Allen, I couldn't do a thing. But as plain Joe cowpuncher looking for a job, I'd have a chance to do plenty of investigating. And I'm starting with that Carson thing.
Well, if it isn't the big Arizona horse and truck collector.
Morning, ma'am. Brought your horses back.
Thank you. That was sweet of you. Now, is there anything else you'd like to borrow?
Well, no, ma'am, not exactly, but I got a business proposition.
Well, we Carsons never turn down a good offer.
It's about him, ma'am. See, he's a fine animal, and I'd like to buy him from you. Only thing is, right now, I'm a little shy on cash.
Well, that's the only thing shy about you, Arizona. And just how did you figure on paying for him?
Out of my wages.
Oh, you mean someone's been foolish enough to give you a job?
I heard the irrigation company was in the market for a new ditch rider.
Ditch rider? Why, yes, but I don't think you'd like...
Miss Laramie, if you'll just give me that job, I promise you that you'll be surprised at the results. Especially if I've got such a good-looking boss.
You know, Arizona, even as a kid, I never liked little boys who brought red apples to the teacher.
Miss Laramie, I wasn't trying to be smart or anything. Boy, looks like we're trying to work a little too fast here. I got to have that job, too. Hey, maybe you got an idea there. We'll try it.
Toolirolum, tiralum, tiralum, tirone. I'm an Arizona cowboy, and the desert's my home. I was born in Arizona, among the cactus and hills, and the memory of my childhood is warm within me still, of mother and dad and the old folks at home, where cattle is king and the longhorns still roam, where a horse and a man become partners at dawn, and night
night found me singing the cowpuncher's song. Tooly-roll-em, tee-rail-em, tee-rile-em, tee-rom. I'm an Arizona cowboy and the desert's my home. Tooly-roll-em, tee-rail-em, tee-rile-em, tee-rom. I'm an Arizona cowboy and the desert's my home.
Nice baritone.
Nice guitar. See, ma'am, the competition's so tough these days that a feller has to throw in a bonus if he expects to get a job. So how about it?
Well,
Now, wait a minute. You're not going to hire that horse thief, I hope.
How about it, ma'am? Or are you taking orders from your foreman these days?
No, of course not.
Then do I get to ride for you?
Well, yes, if Dad okays you. And I think he will. Dad sort of likes baritones, too.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now remember, Arizona, if I promote this job for you, I'll be expecting that bonus you promised me.
You'll get it, ma'am. And 2 extra courses every payday.
Your company's just got to hire 2 new ditch riders. Those boys from my office are handling the job now. I have more important work. And as if I didn't have enough worries.
Oh, Larry.
Hello, Hugh. Oh, this is Mr. Arizona Jones, Arizona. I want you to meet our engineering expert, Mr. Hugh Davenport.
How do you do? Howdy.
And this is Sheriff Fuller.
Hello?
Howdy.
Oh, excuse me. I'll be with you in just a minute.
This wire just come in, advising me the police ain't found no trace of that young Rex Allen. They're hinting he might have sneaked into Dusty Acres to join his dad.
No, I doubt that, Sheriff. He's probably headed back for Australia. But if he should come here, of course, you'll have to take care of him.
Sure. How in tarnation am I supposed to know him? Ain't even got a picture of him except this one I talked Cactus Kate out of. Now, that's a big help, ain't it?
I see what you mean. Well, good luck, and we're doing everything we can to replace those ditch riders. You know none of the men around here want the job.
Well, do the best you can. So long.
Bye.
Bye, Sheriff.
Your father's been waiting for you, Laramie. He's having an important business talk with my Uncle Jim.
All right, Hugh. Well, here's hoping we put it over, Arizona.
We've got to replace that missing money. Look, Dave, my bank already holds mortgages on half the property around here. Oh, Laramie, my dear.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Laramie.
Hello.
Nice to have a good-looking girl brighten up the office. My nephew here has been biding his days waiting for you.
Oh, has he? Well, I'm sure that cute little manicurist down at the hotel will take care of the damage. Won't she, Hugh?
Well, Jim, what's your answer about the loan? Why, Dave, you know I'll try to swing it for your sake. I aim to take good care of the daddy of my future niece.
In other words, Mr. Davenport, if I don't call you Uncle, Dad will have to yell Uncle.
Smart girl you got there, Dave. Well, I gotta be going. I know you won't let us down, Jim. You've got the good of the community at heart. You bet I have.
Oh, Dad, I'd like to have you meet Mr. Arizona Jones. He's applying for a job as ditch rider, and I think he'd be fine for the work.
Howdy, Mr. Carson.
How do you do?
Daughter seems to be quite a press agent for me.
Why should we sign him on? We don't know anything about him.
That makes us even. I don't know anything about you, but I learned fast.
I'm sorry, Jones, unless you got recommendations.
I'll give him a recommendation, Dad. Arizona's the gentleman who stole my horses yesterday and returned them safely today. If he's that honest, why not give him a chance?
Seems to me you're mighty concerned about a jobless cowpoke.
Only for the company's sake and Sheriff Fuller's. Well, Dad?
Well, the job's open, so if it's all right with Fogarty.
Well, I'm riding out to the construction company now so Arizona can come along and meet his new boss.
Personal escort, huh? If I had my way...
Oh, but you haven't, Hugh Duff. Not yet. And if you can handle that killer horse, even Fogarty won't scare you. Come along, Mr. Jones. certainly made a reformed character out of that one. But I'm still not so sure that selling him to you was a good business deal on my part.
Why not, ma'am? I'm awful honest.
You may not be able to complete the payment. You see, ditch riders have a way of not lasting very long around here.
I'll complete the payments. Every one of them.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you just how risky the job is. Personally, I prefer a live baritone to a dead ditch rider.
Thanks, ma'am, but I don't think there's much to worry about with this Ace Allen out of the way. Or is there? You don't suppose the rest of those folks are wrong and that he really was framed, do you?
I think you'd better stick to your own business, Arizona.
Hey, Miss Carson.
There you are, Mr. Fogarty.
Okay, Brainwave. See if you can handle one job without starting any trouble.
Yes, sir. I'll make good this time, Mr. Fogarty.
But you'd better, because there ain't any more jobs you can be fired from. Now hop down the road and make sure all's clear.
Yes, sir.
Hold it!
I'm sorry, Mr. Fogarty.
And just how is you figuring on signaling me, Mr. I.Q.?
Oh, well, that's simple. If it's all clear, I'll just fire one shot from this.
Oh, lovely.
Why, that Arizona wolf.
Please, Miss Laramie, I didn't mean anything by it.
Don't be scared, Miss Laramie. I'll save you.
What's the matter with you, boy? Get up here.
Boy!
Now, listen, IQ, you got me all wrong.
Stealing Miss Laramie's horse and my truck, too. Why, you...
Stop it, both of you! Stop it, I tell you!
What's the matter, you scared?
If you two don't quit out...
All clear! All clear!
They're going to blast!
By rights, we ought to be halfway to Amarillo by now. Here, let me dust you off.
Oh, wait till I get my hands on that Fogarty. He didn't even wait for an all-clear signal.
Well, Miss Laramie,
Oh, shut up!
Now for some real trouble.
Trouble? That was no firecracker.
Me and my bright ideas. The all-clear signal was a gunshot from me. Now I'll have to start rustling up a new job. They'll fire me for sure.
Why wait to get fired? Beat him to the punch. Just up and quit.
Quit? Me? I never quit. I always get fired. But if I did, then what?
And on with me in my new job. They can always use another good man.
What have I got to lose? It's a deal, Arizona. Who we working for?
Well, it's still the irrigation company, but this time we're ditch riding.
Okay. Ditch riding? Oh, no. That's like buying a one-way ticket to St. Peter.
Hello? H.D. speaking. Signed on 2 new ditch riders today. They'll be visiting Gate 9 tomorrow. Let's give them a big send-up.
All right, we'll take care of it.
This must go to the Ricketts place. Yeah. They got 2 hours coming.
You know, Arizona ain't so keen on this job. My mind don't run to mechanics.
Now, look, IQ. You ought to be right proud of yourself. This makes you an irrigation engineer.
Engineer? Yeah, one of them guys.
Now, hop on up there and open that valve.
Boy, this thing could sure use some grease.
Just keep turning it. It'll loosen up in a minute.
Hey, this thing's getting awful hot. It's smoking.
Dynamite! Stomp it out, boy. Get it. Stomp it out.
You mean some skunk was gonna blow up the gate?
Yeah, and us with it.
Who? I'd just nicely mop up the panhandle with him.
Suppose they meant to pin this on Ace Allen, too. What's the spot in town where all the folks hang out, IQ?
Well, Dusty Acres Cafe. Tonight's new talent night there.
New talent night, huh?
Yeah.
Can anybody try out?
Oh, sure, anybody.
Linger closer in my arms and dance the Arizona waltz while the songbirds fill the night with melody. Let me hold you to my heart and dance the Arizona waltz. It's the dreamy waltz you've always saved for me. And when the lights are low, I'll steal a kiss, just like I always do. Linger closer in my arms and dance the Arizona waltz. I'm in heaven when I waltz with you.
Brother, am I glad I made you come here tonight. Now we can forget ditch riding and get a good singing job.
We've still got a job. Did you notice Slade and his sidekick?
No, I didn't even see him come in.
Well, they did. And from the way they acted, that's the hombres we're looking for. If I'm right, they're headed for Gate 9 right now. You trail them, and I'll get Hugh Davenport, and we'll follow right behind you.
Don't worry. I'll take care of them, too.
Hello, Mr. Davenport.
Well,
I think I found out who's been sabotaging the irrigation company.
Well, it won't be news to us. We know who it is. Ace Allen.
yeah.
You're wrong. It's Slade and Applegate. IQ and I found dynamite planted at Gate 9, set to go off when the gate was open. And then when Slade and Applegate saw us here tonight, still alive and kicking, they left in a hurry. And 2 will get you 10. They're headed back now to see what went wrong.
Why, we've known Slade and Applegate for years. I don't believe it.
But it's true. And if you'll go with me now, I'm sure we can catch them red-handed. What do you say?
Well, as my uncle says, we've known these men for years. They're honest, and I know it. We're not going out on a wild goose chase. However, I'll take it up with the sheriff in the morning.
Please, senor, give us another song. He touched my heart. He touched all my customers' hearts. See, even La Golondrina, she's touched too.
Okay, Pedro.
Oh, bien, gracias. Señores y señoritas, my friends, we will have another song from the Arizona Cowboy. Come on, senor.
Okay, folks, he talked me into it.
Oh, Dusty Acres is a one-horse town, just a big bunch of sheep herders running all around. Come a tie,
Not that song here.
I ride an old bronc, little rare and France. Pull out my gun, make a tenderfoot dance. Come a tie,
He's gonna be all right.
Northern town, plumb full of crooks. Come a
Senores. All right, senor. It's going, I think. Wait a minute.
What's going on here?
That man's crazy. He shot up the cafe.
Get your horses. You better come along, Hugh.
Somebody's moved the stuff.
We'll find it.
Yeah, then what?
We'll get our orders from the big boy when we meet him tonight at the Cobweb. There's another deal we've got to take care of, too.
I don't like it, Slade. This cobweb deal is more than I bargained for.
Aren't you in a little deep to back out now? Come on, give me a hand. Let's find this stuff. There he is. Here it is. I got it. Come on, Lefty. Hands up.
Hold it. Get your hands up. All right, drop your guns and come over here.
All right, Arizona, we'll take over from there.
Nobody's going to get away with shooting up our town. You're coming with me.
All right, Sheriff. Glad to. First, I'm going to tell my story to this nice little bunch of witnesses here. Men, meet the two losers in our little treasure hunt. And here's the treasure they planted. Enough dynamite to blow this gate plumb out of the country.
Say, what kind of a gag is this?
He
He's lying. We just were...
Very interesting, Cowboy. There's only one hitch. How do we know you didn't do the planting yourself?
You hit it right on the button, Mr. Davenport. Curly and me followed IQ and caught him just as he was planting them sticks.
Yes, and we'd have had him, too, if Arizona hadn't have butted in. Pretty neat, Davenport. And without a rehearsal, too. But it won't sell. In the first place, there's
I'm sold on it. It's as clear as daylight. IQ has a beef with the irrigation company, so he rings you in on it to help him square accounts. You better search him.
Boys, you're searching the wrong person.
Quite a setup these boys had. IQ plants the dynamite while Arizona covers up for him at the cafe. Might have worked, too, if Slade and his friend hadn't been on the job.
Hey, get a load of this.
To my son from a Rex Allen fan, his dad.
Well, there you have it, boys. Ace Allen's son takes over for his thieving old man. Allen, I think the sheriff has a nice cell waiting for you in the local who's cow.
Who's putting who in what who's cow?
There's the other one.
Rex and me got proof that this hombre Slade is causing all the trouble.
Do you expect us to believe anything that a down-in-the-pockets cowboy and an irresponsible worker tell us?
Who's irresponsible?
IQ, here, catch.
Dynamite!
Yeah! Quick, this way.
They get you bad?
Not bad. Allen tricked us.
Well, he ain't going to get far. One of us hit him. Perkins, take some of the men, round up the horses, and search the area. I'm riding back to town to get more men. This is going to be the biggest manhunt in this town's history. You come with me, Hugh. I'll need some help.
So you're Ace Allen's son. Well, I'll be doggone. Brother of the company I can pick.
I don't think them fellers are going to give up very quick. We better take a ride over to Cactus Gates and hole up for a while. Come on.
Well, I think it's terrible. Hunting down two men who haven't even been proved guilty without giving them a chance to...
Laramie, I'm surprised you should waste sympathy on young Allen. Your first duty should be to men like your father.
Quite a speech, Mr. Davenport. Too bad I haven't your brilliant intellect so I could make a plea for the sacred privilege of murder.
Now listen to me, Laramie. I'll get it.
Dad, you can't go with the posse. Why, I remember how you've always hated this lynch law.
I can't shirk my duty, honey.
Laramie, be sensible. You don't give a mad dog a chance, do you? And that's what a fellow who goes tossing dynamite around is, a mad dog.
Hello, Jim. All set?
No, Slade, our plans haven't been changed. Uncle Jim and I are riding out with a posse, but we'll ditch them. Then we'll meet you at Cobweb Castle.
Hurry up, Hugh. The sheriff's here.
See you in about an hour.
Let's get moving, boys.
We're ready. And Elmer, I suggest your first stop should be the Allen Ranch. Uncle Jim and I will take the south branch in case you flush them out.
Smart idea. Cactus Kate may let young Allen hole up there at that.
Laramie, you come along with me. I'm going to see that you get safely home.
Oh, Dad, I forgot something. You go ahead and I'll catch up with you in a minute.
Okay.
Hello? Oh, operator, give me 549R2. Yes. Yes, I know that's the Allen Ranch. And hurry, please. Hello? Oh, Helen, I'm sorry I can't stop to talk to you now. I mustn't delay justice.
Why didn't any of them bullets hit you?
Ma'am, are you implying that I avoided danger? Well, I want you to know that on many occasions I've stared death straight in the face.
It must have been pretty terrible for both of you. There you are. Just as easy as patching up an inner tube. It's a wonder you didn't get blood poison using a thing like this for a bandage. I suppose that was your bright idea.
Uh-huh.
Well, now look, whenever you're going to
All right,
bandage...
Kate, you've done a fine job on my inner tube. But IQ and I've got some things to do. Now that the cobwebs are clearing out of my brain.
Cobwebs. Cobwebs. That word does something to my mind.
It ought to. You're used to 'em.
Hey, those two guys at Gate 9. That Slade. He said something about meeting at the Cobwebs tonight. Something about getting orders from the big boy.
Meeting at the cobwebs.
Yeah.
An idea. If we knew more about those cobwebs, we'd find our spiders.
Yeah. Well, I don't know anything about your spiders, but there is a hotel here that's deserted that folks call Cobweb Castle. But nobody ever hangs out there except poor old Major Sheridan. He ain't been right for years. Ever since the girl that he was going to marry got killed on their wedding night.
Sure. Just let the hotel go to rack and ruin after that happened. I seen him once roaming around and moaning for his Allison. That was his financee's name. Poor old coot's about half loony.
How could you tell?
Only the hotel. Ghost town. Sounds like a perfect hideout for our spiders. I've got an idea the big one will turn out to be a guy named Hugh Davenport.
Oh, but he works for the irrigation company.
I know. He was right-handy at putting words in Slade's mouth down there at the gate tonight. IQ, we're taking a ride. Cobweb Castle.
That place, it's haunted.
We got callers. You two ain't receiving. Come on, get in here quick.
You're pretty close to home now, honey. Better run along. Be careful and stay out of trouble.
All right, Dad.
You two cover the back. Open up, it's Sheriff Fuller.
Just a minute, I'm busy. Oh, sorry, Elmer, I forgot to tell you it was unlocked.
Cut out the nonsense, Kate. We're looking for Rex Allen.
Well, go ahead and look for him. I'd help you, only I gotta doctor this bum arm.
Listen, Kate. If you're fool enough to conceal him,
I ain't fool enough to think he or his dad, either one, did anything wrong. I'd hate to sleep with a conscience like yours.
my conscience is clear. We got the goods on both of them. Dave, help us look around.
Ah! Hey, where's he?
Don't worry, we'll find him. Kate? Come here and unlock this storeroom door. I ain't taking no chances.
He's out. Where's he?
Dave, give us a hand.
Sure. I thought I told you to go home.
Oh, but Dad, I'm scared. I thought I'd wait here and ride home with you.
All right, I'll take you home later.
Hi, stop. Rex! 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 Rex!
Ay, negative.
Stop, Art, stop.
I told you there wasn't anybody there, didn't I?
Well, I'll check outside. Hey, out there. Find anything?
Nothing here.
And now, folks, we bring you that giant jackpot musical quiz that offers $30,000 in prizes to some lucky winner, the Song of Fortune.
Now, look here, Elmer. I've taken just about enough of you and your trick deputy. This is the program I've been waiting for all week, and I ain't going to have it stampeded by none of your sagebrush detectives. Beat it. Go look for Rex. I'm going to look for the name of the mystery tune. You too, Miss Laramie. Come on, they're going.
Kate, you're terrific. When this thing's over, I'm going to buy you anything your cast iron heart desires.
Well, I'll settle for a mink coat.
Can't afford that, but I'll do the best I can.
Well, I thought you went with your...
I persuaded Dad I'd be safer here with you. Here, Rex. You might need this.
You knew all the time.
Oh, Rex, go back and give yourself up. Until this thing's settled, you'll be safer in jail. There's more than 100 men out searching for you, and they have orders to shoot on sight.
I'm sorry, Miss Laramie, but I've got to see this thing through. Come on, IQ.
Well, don't think you're going to leave me behind.
What about her?
Well, I'm going along, too.
Now, look, it's not safe. The posse's out.
Look, if they spy us, they won't think it's nothing more suspicious than a couple of girls out riding with their boyfriends. That way there won't be no shooting. No arguments. You got two ladies for company. What do you want?
Have I the honor of addressing Miss Kate Milliken of Dusty Acres, Texas?
You got the honor.
Miss Milliken, can you tell us the name of tonight's Song of Fortune mystery tune?
Sure, there's a bluebell, Mr. Bluebell, and she's blue for wedding bells.
What did you say, Miss Milliken?
I said there's a bluebell, Mr. Bluebell, and she's blue for wedding bells.
Miss Milliken, that's absolutely correct. And you will be awarded the Grand Song of Fortune Jackpot Prize.
Well, thanks, but I got no time to gab now.
Who was that on the phone?
Oh, just that fella from the Song of Fortune. Why, good gravy. I won. Nope, I ain't gonna bother with it. First, we gotta get down to that cobweb castle and see if they're murdering coyotes is hanging out there. Come on.
Allison, my dear. Do you remember that music? It's long ago. So long ago.
No danger, Jim. Steam got too high while we were making a test.
How did the test show, Hugh?
Lots of oil. It'll come in tomorrow as soon as the men get to work.
You hear that, Major? Oil. Black gold. And all ours.
Allison will be so happy. Gentlemen, to celebrate the realization of our dreams, permit me to serve you some of my rarest wine.
Fine.
Kate, you better stay here with Laramie.
Gentlemen, my priceless Amontillado.
Thank you, Major.
I was right. There they are. Yeah, but why? That's what we're going to find out.
If those ranchers only knew what they were sitting on.
Well, they'll have more things to worry about after tonight.
That's right. Smart, very smart. They mortgage their land to me to build the dam, and then I foreclose when they can't pay.
Here, this'll do. The fireworks ought to start any minute now.
have thought I'd be scared of a wine cellar.
Well, something must have misfired.
You stay here, and I'll take a look.
Oh, no, I'm going with you.
Rex, what's wrong with getting the sheriff and letting him find out what they're up to?
We haven't got anything to tell him. Besides, he's looking for us. You know he'd only throw us in jail.
It's them Davenports, all right. They're our spiders.
You and me better go downstairs and take care of his nibs. And tomorrow, the good people of Dusty Acres will hail us as heroes because we got rid of its most unsavory character.
Look, I don't want any part of that, especially with that posse on the loose.
We can't wait any longer. We might as well get it over with.
That was young Allen. He'll tell.
Oh, no, he won't. We'll take care of him at the same time we handle Ace. Applegate, you get out back. They may be able to get through that window. We better shut down the boilers. Major, see that they don't get out.
All right, Mr. Davenport.
Let's go in. Go. Old Major's too handy with a gun. If I let old Bess go, all those other coyotes will come a-running. Only way I can think of, though, and I ain't the right party for it. But you are, though, if you really want to help Rex, and you got the nerve.
Just try me.
Well, first we got to get upstairs. There's some outside steps just around the corner.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of here. Hey, Allen. Rex. Rex, Dad. Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
You all right, Dad?
Yes, yes.
What's going on here, anyway?
It's oil. Oil, son. They've discovered oil right here.
And the Davenports actually drilled this oil well with the money Hugh stole from the irrigation company and blamed you for it.
Yes. When I found Hugh had been tampering with the books to cover up and accused him of it, he jumped me. Next thing I knew, I was here.
It's a wonder they didn't try to kill you.
Hugh did, but Jim held him off.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I thought we left that window open.
Give me a lift cable.
Hurry up. Hurry up.
No use. They sent somebody around that way to see that we don't get out.
Boy, they sure got us boxed in.
Let's see if we can work our way up through this flooring here. Come here.
Anything's better than staying here.
Good girl, Laramie. Now do your stuff.
Oh, Major. Major.
Allison, my dear.
Dear Major, have you forgotten the wine?
The wine. Of course, yes. I'd forgotten. But you shall have it now.
Rex, quick!
What did you say, dear?
Major, the music, our music. Play it for us.
But you are not ours.
All right, Allen. Hate to have you nice people leave without so much as a goodbye.
Mr. Davenport, the oil.
Our oil.
Our oil. You didn't really believe you were in on the deal.
Ace Allen. Well, tan my eye. Well, I can hardly believe you're still alive. Well, we've no time for sentiment. We've got to help the boy.
Get back there.
He's headed for the back stairs. Brother, you're solid.
Yes, you're quite a dish yourself, Kate. This sure is roundup time. Well, Ace, there she is, the Allen Dam.
Thank you, Dave. Now we can show them that this is one town where oil and water will really mix.
Rich darling!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the winner.
Well, come on. Yes. Yes, okay. Well, get me.
Oil! A gusher just blown into Cobweb Castle. Shooting up the air a mile high. You ought to see it. That gold, that liquid gold just pouring out of the ground. Hey, Jake, 1,000 pork barrels full an hour. How do you like that? I never get no respect.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Golly, no. Bonjour to you. Well, Miss Kate really hit the jackpot.
Mais c'est un mot, monsieur. I'm still waiting for that bonus, Arizona.
Okay, boss.